Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, welcome back to ASUS ROG Showdown series powered by Intel in association with our shopping partner Amazon.in. Well, we are back once again, and this time we are back with some Fortnite action. Yes, indeed, some solo Fortnite action is about to take place here today. But joining me here on desk once again is going to be your favorite Rune Jerry. And Rune Jerry, we are about to witness some Fortnite, some spicy Fortnite.
Yeah, I think it'll be pretty interesting though. Like the previous two series that we have done so far, actually three to be honest. One being PUBG PC, one being Rocket League,
Mhm.
and CS:GO, which did happen yesterday as well. I think Fortnite is not going to be any different. I think it might not be as interesting as the CS:GO finals, but it'll be still up
Yes.
there.
Yes, indeed, it is going to be up there. But yeah, let's see. We're gonna witness a total of five maps, five games today in the game of Fortnite, and today only we'll get our winners as well. We'll get our champion as well. There's going to be only a single person because this is going to be some solo Fortnite action. But yeah, right now we're just waiting for our game number one to begin because. Yes, as I said, it is going to be some spicy Fortnite game coming up because we have a lot of players from all over the India, and then again we might get to see some of the pros as well. Maybe we might get to see Rehan playing as well because I think he is indeed a very good player. I have been following him on
Hmm.
YouTube for quite some time now. So yeah, let's see who's gonna play, who's gonna dominate because India does have some Fortnite pros.
Yeah, okay. What I'm waiting to see is maybe some kind of speed building or some kind of
Mhm.
maybe very defensive structures being built and in
Yes.
a pretty fast pace as well. But I don't know how good it's going to be. Again, as Clashing said, he has one player in mind. I have no one yet, but I am definitely going to find one of them to follow right after this game. And we are still kind of setting up the lobby as well, just waiting for the players to join up. I think it will only be the first game that might have a bit of waiting time, because again, the first joining, that's the only thing that'll take time, and after that it's all going to go like one after the other. Just like a standard battle royal format, we will be taking the position points and probably the kill points as well when tallying the score in the end, and the one with the top score after the end of all five games will be crowned as the winner of this series.
Well, yes, indeed. Let's see who's gonna, secure the most number of points at the end of the day. Because, as Runjari already said, it is about placement as well as about the frags you're securing. How many frags you're securing in each and every game, how many points you're securing altogether in five games matter a lot. So each and every game holds a different kind of, importance for these players because a single bad game can turn around the points table because we know this is a solo Fortnite battle, and even a single point can make a huge difference in the overall standings, and you might end up on the second position or maybe on the third position because of just a one or maybe 2 points lead. So yeah, be careful, be very careful while securing some good frags and while securing a good position in every single game. But with this match number one of this ASUS ROG Showdown series, Fortnite is live right now, and already, okay, players right now are just focused on looting. Well, yes, we might get to see some long games as well because again, we have a total of five games today.
Yeah, and right now we can see that there are 32 players in the lobby currently, and it's just a looting phase. Again, the most boring phase in any battle royale game that you can find is going to be the looting phase,
Yes.
and it's no different for Fortnite either. It is not like, what do you say? Devoid of this small boring phase, but still after that, again, once a zone or once a circle does get a lot more smaller, it is going to be pretty action packed. Considering that it is a build mode as well, we might again hopefully see a lot of speed builds coming from our players as well. But we can see one of them just looting away. I think we will have to wait and find out if he will or she will actually find someone on the other side, maybe waiting for them. Right now, we can see Galactic Slinger going for the loot again. It's still just discovering areas of the map, just discovering that juicy loot. Maybe hoping to get a legendary as well. He has a shotgun, a rifle, an SMG, and one for the travel as well.
Well, he does have that blue tier loot as well. So yeah, Well, looting phase is going quite good because, as we can clearly see, there are not many players inside the lobby. We only have a total of 27 players left right now. And that certainly means that each and every single player can get their hands on some good loot, some good tier loot as well. And meanwhile, Spidey right now is also focused on his loot, but we might see some fierce battle going around because players, they are constantly searching for their opponents as well. Oh, another one goes down, and now we have just 26 players left in the lobby.
Yeah, still continuing on with the looting phase, we can see Hellcat Siri right now again, almost able to secure that new shotgun that did. I think it was just added back into the game in the previous update as well in this new season. But she does have a shotgun, a double rifle, and legendary SMG as well. Does have the shield potions, not up to 100 yet, but not able to use it for now. But I think again, this area of the map is going to be again lootless, and maybe the first zone does start in. Yeah, okay, it is already started, and 1.5 minutes left for it to close into these players. Though almost everyone that we've seen so far has been inside the circle itself, so I don't think most of them need to reposition. Still down to 25 players though. One minute left for the first round, the first zone to shrink into them. It is going to be again shattered slabs being looted by Zetsu. I don't think she has the key to open the vault either for now, or is it? Yeah, yeah. I think it can be looted though. Yeah.
Oh, meanwhile, some fights are also going around the map, maybe here and there, but yeah. Well, we are still waiting to witness the very first fight ourselves because, yeah, we've seen some good kills. I think we started off with 32 players in the lobby, and now we have just 24 players left in the lobby. But we are still waiting to, spectate a duel. But yeah, we'll get to see that soon enough as well because the storm eye is shrinking again and again, and the zone will end up, pretty small, and we might get to see a lot of intense fighting afterwards. But yeah, right now all the players are just focused on securing that loot, getting as filling their bags as much as they can because they do know that it's going to be kind of last, a long game. But then again, it's mostly dependent on those last few minutes because we do not have much of the players in the lobby, so it's really hard for the even for the players to hunt each other down right now. And that's why they do have the space to loot around as much as they want, and they are utilizing it fully.
Yeah, and like you did mention, I think it'll take at least 3 zones to finish before we see a man-on-man fight. Right now, I think Avino Xbox is in danger. It's just a first zone, though, not enough damage to get him down yet. But if this player does not go into the zone now, like start to go into zone now, it might prove to be a bit difficult. But she is up on healing items. I think it'll be fine for maybe one more. Trying to secure this area to get that extra loot from the banner as well. Not taking any contracts of for now, if I'm not wrong. But again, she does have a lot of resources for that build if needed. 300 wood up, and just the final few seconds of securing this banner for now. 22 players remaining, and I think another one did bite the dust. Again, I'm just still waiting for that final few zones to see some kind of speed building, some kind of fight to happen between this entire lobby in our Fortnite series of ASUS ROG Showdown series as well. But second on the loot, again, took all that's needed. A full big shield as well taken, but she is already up on full shields. No use for that now, but might have a use for it later on. Switching on to Abhi, we can see that. Yeah, slowly making his way into the zone. Again, full up on resources as well. Don't think he needs any more of the wood. Just collecting rest of the bricks and the metal as well, if possible. I think looking at the remote mines, there is small shields, there is a healing spray as well, a shotgun, and a scoped rifle for this player for now. I think not up on any legendary as of yet, or mythic, so to speak?
Well, let's see. There's a lot going around. Well, not a lot going around, to be very honest, in terms of fighting. But yeah, in terms of loot, players are focused. But okay, a fight arises once again, and some good rifle kills coming up as well. Well, indeed, only 20 players survives by far, and I think that was a three-way fight, maybe. But no. Well, let's see. Let's see. Right now, HP champ it is, and still he is just focused on collecting some of the metals for himself. But right now, well, it seems like nothing's really going on. Well, we are witnessing some good frags, but only through the kill feed right now. So yeah, I'm just waiting for our very first duel.
Yeah, it still needs the map to be a lot more smaller though before we get to see any of the fights happening. It's all running around, and that is again we see a lot of very similar setups though. Everyone getting these new season 4 guns and the season 4 mobility item as well. The battle ram, putting good use for it, going for the slide as well through the mud, getting that bit of momentum, getting to that loot cache, hoping to secure it, will build around it as well, and just buy time for it to reach. It takes quite a bit, though. I think almost like 30 seconds, or was it 60? No one's spotting any other player for now, though. It's just barely in the zone. Switching on to Galactic Wars. Yep. Again, everyone just making their way into the second zone, which will finish in the next 15 seconds, and the third one will begin soon as well. And maybe it will take till the fourth zone for us to see some kind of action. Though 20 players left in the lobby, two more do bite the dust after we. Finally, we see a fight happening by Ruins, getting fired up on those, sees one right on the high ground, goes for the scope, but not able to find the shot. He will take a few in return, though, down to a bit more of his shield, able to get one shot off, but again, both of them still healthy. Full up on shields. Yeah.
Because it's quite a long range fight, right? Both the players are maintaining a safe distance, and that's why they can heal up pretty much. Oh, okay. The player is exposed right now, but no. Instant cover comes in. Shahir Gamers, he's still, trying to maintain a good distance, safe distance to be very precise. And at this point, almost everyone is holding on to some epic loot, some purple tier weapons as well. So yeah, it's not a big of a loot problem, because all the 20 players, they've had a lot of time to loot around, and right now they almost have everything they require for a fight. But are we gonna witness some close range action or not? Because right now Sahir Gamer, he's just making a hold. Meanwhile, Savo eliminates Dark Boy J. Once again, down to 19 players in the lobby. And yeah, no fights whatsoever. Anonymous is just making a hold, waiting for someone to show up to ambush him from, out of nowhere. But right now, once again, the zone will shrink in. Oh, meanwhile, Galactic Slinger will secure yet another frag. And I am really excited to know like who's going to top the kill chart in this game number one.
Yes, still we can see one being scoped out, and I think this barely misses the mark as well. Will be retreating to the covers inside the buildings, and Phantom will just be scoping it out, but not finding anyone, will choose to retreat. He does have the SMG, he does have the combat SMG on him, and also the Sharptooth shotgun as well. The RAM, just in case he needs to reposition like pretty fast. And I think this kind of loot is pretty much set. I did see multiple people with just the Havoc or just the Twin Mag Assault as well, without any kind of close range weapons. That is not the kind of loadout you need at this stage of the game. Though 18 players left, 30 seconds left for the next zone to shrink in. We are currently spectating Sid, who is running north from Creaky Compound, just walling his path of retreat, maybe trying to make his way towards the islands. I think it might be occupied though, but if Sid is able to get control of it, might almost 200% secure the loot for him. But no, someone else had the same idea, just building around as well, is going to get pushed. He is going to edit his way through, just making his way to the other side as well, trying to bamboozle the opponent. But will he push in as well? Right above him, he sees him through the roof, goes for the heal, has a bit of time, but is it enough? Yep, no fights being taken, goes for the edit. Yep, just holding it off, just holding for time for now. Goes for the retreat, but will he get fired on? Both of them not taking a full on engagement. I think they just retreat to the safe spaces for now.
Well, yes, indeed, maintaining a safe distance and not taking any risk at all, not going for a risky push as well. And meanwhile, okay, Sid, a mild rotation from his side, and okay, a 1v1 comes in, but a lot of buildings being created. Okay, a good cover coming up, but Sid, oh, he's not giving up. He is making his way in. Oh, well, let's see if we can get some shots as well. Oh, it's going to be a long, long fight, but Sid simply backs off for the time being.
Yeah, he's just going to run away. He is just going to run away. Does not want to take that fight. Did get the shield down though from his opponent, but not sticking around to fight might have been the best course of action, because that kind of gun sounds would draw in multiple other enemies as well. So getting out without taking that fight might be a very good decision coming in from Sid. Though he does not have a kill to his. Okay, yeah, he did not die to the fall. I thought he would, but yeah, pretty good fight being taken there, though no outcome comes from it. He is equipped with the twin mag and a sawtooth shotgun as well, but I mean a sharp tooth shotgun as well. Looking at Phantom once again, he is the one who took this fight very early on, was not able to find his opponent before, but maybe now he can. He just rams through the buildings and he spots the enemy he was waiting for, who is still up and building. Does have a pretty good arsenal of weapons, does have the snipe for the long range fight though, but will he get the shot off? He does it, but it does hit the buildings. Goes for the sniper, goes for the SMG, goes for the shotgun, and does clean up his opponent. Orange Whitey will be the one falling down, and 16 players left, 55 seconds for him to get into where the circle is shrinking off to.
Well, yes, indeed. Meanwhile, Shady. Well, let's
look,
see. Anonymous just.
look at the rest. He's so perfectly camouflaged under the trees.
Yes, and that's why he's like holding on to the exact same spot for such a long time. But yeah, well, he might even take someone down. But yeah, right now he cannot spot anyone at all. Meanwhile, Shahir Gamer, he is still in the game, and we have seen him, engaging in a fight. I think uh, long ago, but yeah, right now, okay, he is in a 1v1 right now, but yeah, he does have a very good cover, but the zone, it could cause a lot of problem. Well, he is going all out. Oh, but no, right now no fights whatsoever as for Shahir Gamer, but we only have 16 players left in this lobby right now. And yeah, players are even slowing the game down because they do know the zone will shrink in soon enough. And after that, there's going to be a complete chaos. And it's a 1v1, so everybody knows that there's no second chances. You die, and that's why they're being extra careful too.
Yeah, and Shahid though did opt to go for the rift. It was a pretty good and a pretty fast retreat as well. He did get shot from behind, but is able to retreat back into the safety of the zone for now. HP Kemp is having again a pretty good arsenal of weapons, has the Havoc gun, who will get shot from behind and will be taken down by the other party, though with a bit of help from the side of HP. Will ram through the buildings again, hoping to find someone who is inside. Goes for the building, goes for the vertical, he goes up on top, but not able to spot anyone for now. The ram still on cooldown makes it a bit difficult for her to push into these buildings, and the zone does shrink in. A few more seconds left for that battle ram to get recharged. And spots one taking the ram, but not able to find that shot. And now it's time to use her own ramp and get into the zone. HP Kemp, not close enough, will definitely take a huge chunk of damage from this late entry into the zone, though. But I think has enough juice to make up for it and maybe get the HP back. Yeah, it does not look to be that healthy. I think she was hoping to get a heal missed or something from that drop. Also, it's going to be 100T AKXH, who is again one of the players who's safely inside zone. Will spot one on the low ground and is at a pretty dominant position for now as well. Will go for a bit of a build, will go for a bit of a cover as well, opening a small corner. Nope.
Well, yes, meanwhile, Spidey goes down as well, and Galactic Slinger. What? Seriously? Meanwhile, Abhi just waiting around. Though this circle is taking an off shift, and this might mean something. Meanwhile, let's see if Abhi is gonna keep up with it because we only have 8 players left, and meanwhile, Neo just waiting around. I thought he was in a fight, maybe, but no, there's no one approaching him right now. And yeah, all these 8 players are somehow keeping up with this storm, somehow keeping up with this circle. But for how long? Because yet another shift and they all will face each other once again. Yes, only 55 seconds more, and then the storm will close in once again. And after that, it's going to be a complete chaos because all these 8 players, they are not going to find any way out. But a 1v1 comes in, and very bad. Gets a frag.
Yeah, very bad. Did not have a very good arsenal of weapons in that engagement, but still did come out on top because he had a pretty good positioning at the time and was able to eliminate the eighth player out from the game. Also, slowly again with the Geralt skin makes his way into the zone and just barely does not take any damage from staying outside in the storm either. Now we can see Viru making his way into the zone as well. But again, this time from the north. So he will not be facing very bad at this time. But there are other 5 players remaining. Where are they? Where is a tree camouflage man? I don't know if he made it through, but Mr. Tree is probably dead because I don't see him anywhere at this point. Though 100T, AKXH, building up, going up with walls on all 4 sides, going with the ramp as well, hoping to spot someone just through the corners, but fails to do so. The next zone, though, it is a bit far away. Everyone will have to reposition right out from this circle as well, and will have to run out in the open. Though the early bird gets a worm, and the early bird gets fired upon as well, and it is going to be Shahir who gets shot at by 100T AKXH.
Well, yes, indeed. But still, we have 7 players. What are they all doing right now? Because I think it's about time they all should show themselves up, should engage in some good fights as well, so that they can secure some good frags. Meanwhile, Sid gets a frag after a long engagement and finally goes all in. Goes for yet another 1v1 duel. And this time, Sid, he does have a great weaponry and that might help him a lot. But no, he is instantly repositioning himself right now. Well, this shift of the circle can cause a lot of problems for him, but the way he's moving around, but the way he's repositioning himself is something that can help him a lot. Constantly making a lot of covers. And meanwhile, there are 6 total players, including him. So, yes, I think a final fight might approach us at any moment because the circle is super small right now and it is far away in the storm as well. So, covering this up is going to be a real tough task for any of these players.
Oh,
Ooh.
just breaking that support, almost getting that gravity kill onto the enemy player as well. But just barely got the build off and did manage to land on a solid footing. 6 players left alive. He goes for the edit once again, hoping just repair this wall for as long as possible. Does have the resources for it though. But again, Sid Oh, you can see him spectating one. He does go for the wall again. He does need to ramp up. He needs to heal up. He needs to get the shield up for now. Oh, it is not looking to be that funny anymore. He needs to go for the battle ram. He needs to get into the circle. But does it mean that he's alone? No, it does not. He does go for the speed build. He does go for the cover entirely once more. Goes for the shield. Does not have any kind of heal potions. Shahir, on the other hand, just has the juice with him and not enough heals. I don't think that will heal him fast enough. But we see Neo taking another kill onto Abhi, if I'm not wrong. The final four going for the vertical, going up there, but again, the next zone being pretty far away will have to reposition, or you will need that battle rank to make it fast enough as well. The zone shrinking makes it a bit more difficult to stay in cover. They need to take the high ground. They need to go for these high ground pushes. One does get a bit of a fall damage as well, building right above him, goes for the 360, goes around him, goes for the shotgun as well, taking a lot of damage, losing the shields as well, and he will be taking one more. Shahir taking yet another kill for himself, but there are two more players left for him to kill before he can make it a victory royale.
Well, let's see. It's a 1v1, the final 1v1. Neo, he does have a very good chance right now.
And Neo.
Oh, he gets
Very well
the
done.
victory royale. Well, very well done, and the very first victory royale of the day, indeed. Where we have already told you guys that we are about to, witness 5 such matches, and Neo, he started off with a great victory royale, and that can give him an edge, Arun Jerry, in the overall standing as well.
Yeah, I think Shahid is the one with the most amount of frags, if I'm not wrong, because even the final zones, I think he took like 3 of them all by himself. And though it was Neo who did come out of on top in the end, I think even Sid did have a pretty good performance throughout the game. And the final zones did not work out in his favor, did have a bit of work to do. But I think the next game might be a turnaround.
Well, yes, indeed, it might be a turnaround. But before that, let's take a short break. And after the break, we will directly jump on to our match number 2 of the day. Well, welcome back, everybody, to the ASUS ROG Showdown series powered by Intel in association with our shopping partner Amazon.in. Once again, we start clashing as well as Rune Cherry is back in your service, and now we are about to witness the second match of the day. Yes, we are about to witness the second game of Fortnite. But yeah, Rune Cherry, what are your expectations, and have you found the player you were looking for?
Not yet, though. Not a lot of action that we saw till like the final few seconds of the round in game number one. But I feel like maybe one more game might give me the play that I'm looking for. For now, I have my eye set on Sid, and I
Mhm.
don't know, no other name or like no other player just popped into mind. Though he was not able to last till the end, he did make it to like the top four. So I still believe that Sid has a lot more to give us, and with what he showed throughout the game, I feel like game number two might be a surprise for most of us, though. And the early stages of the game will still be boring. The looting phase, though, you know how it's going to be. But once it gets to the third
Yeah.
zone, I'm guessing you'll see a lot more action. There's another
Well,
player
yes,
I'm
indeed.
waiting for. There's another player I'm waiting for. That's a tree. He was waiting there for like so long, and I think he died to the zone. But the green clothed tree who was waiting there, I'm waiting for that guy.
Well, yes, indeed. Even I'm waiting for that guy as well. So yeah, we'll shoot soon enough, jump into the game, and then we'll get to see all these player in action once again. And as Runjari said, yes, it's going to be a long, a loot phase for sure. But once the fighting begins, once those duels begins, then it's going to be chaos all around because we have such amazing players. Said, and then again the tree he's talking about. So yeah, there are plenty of good players inside the lobby too. So we might see some aggression. We might see an assassin going around the map, securing some good frags. So, okay, without wasting any time, let's directly jump on to our match number two of Fortnite ASUS ROG Showdown series. Well, we are back again and we are starting off with Anonymous. Anonymous is right now focused yet again on the loot. And this is what's going to happen, right? Especially during this early part of the game. There's no way out. There are only 32 players left because, okay, Miracle already eliminated a player. Wow.
Yeah, that is a pretty fast withdrawal from this game number two, though. But Shahir, again, one of the players who did make it to the top five last time around, is also slowly making his loot set. He is just getting those guns as well. Already able to secure that twin mag as well as the infiltrator for himself as a shotgun of choice. Not shotgun of choice, that's the shotgun that he got, but making his resource pool go up for now. He will need it for the builds later on. Hellcat City again does see one who is running in without that gun. Oh, he does go for the instant build. That might leave him to survive for a bit longer. I think Hellcat City was waiting for too long, though. Does not have the time to heal. Goes up from vertical and does get taken down in Steamy. And that is going to be Abhi taking down Hellcat City.
Well, yes, indeed. And there goes yet another good player because we have seen Hellcat City. He was doing pretty good in the previous game, but Abhi, he started off on a very good note as well. Very bad. He did great as well in the previous game. But yeah, let's see how long he's gonna survive right now. He does have some blue tier loot. Oh, he gets an orange tier as well. So yeah, he can secure some very good loot. Because he does have plenty of time right now. We still have a total of 29 players in this lobby. Okay, now we are down to 28 because Lakshya Whitey just eliminated Anonymous. Meanwhile, we do have 28 players inside the lobby, and yeah, all these players, they do have plenty of space to loot around, but a shotgun kill coming up and Phantom goes down as well. They do have a lot of time to loot around because the zone is not shrinking so soon, and they do have a lot of area as well, so they can search around for some purple tier loot, some orange tier loot as well. And they can uh, well equip themselves because before taking on any of the player inside the lobby.
Yeah, though I want at least like 20 people surviving in the final few zones, I don't think my wish will be fulfilled at this point because it is going to be 27 left, and the first zone is barely like starting now. We see Viru. Is it Virus FN or is it Viru SFN? Yeah, that's another doubt. But yeah, we do see him going towards Stevie Springs. Just south of it, though, trying to loot off the corner and hoping that he gets something other than this combat SMG and the shotgun that he's currently holding. Though he does have that X-ray fish with him, I don't think it will help him if he has a no long range guns. He will be looking for that. The rifles. But Mr. RPG, again, I don't know exactly where he's hiding, but he is inside Naughty Net, so just to the left of it, and still inside the zone. I think he will be fine for at least one more circle. And right now, Rumble Ruins again just being taken control of. The final few seconds to get that loot for Orange Whitey as well. Or did he already take it? I think he already took it. Oh, no, he's getting it now. There we go. Is there anything noteworthy? He does get a rare shotgun. He has a Havoc Epic and the Twin Mag, which is just uncommon, I would say. But no snipers. Yep, he switches it for the Combat SMG. I think that's good. Yeah. Oh, spots one. Does try to take the fight over here, but I don't... Yeah. No. Going for the chuck. Gets a few return shots as well. Takes down the shields. Not in down fully. Oh, very good jump. Again goes for the turn, but is already low on health. Is out of shields as well. Will have to go for the builds. He will get stuck inside his own building, but does get a bit of breathing room to get that healing mist out. And maybe up to half shields. It could keep him in the fight for a bit longer as well. Goes for the edit, goes out, and should be looking to run away. Oh, he spots one. Again.
Oh, he
the
was
shield.
looking a way out, but now, okay, another good close range fight. Shield goes down. Oh, only 12 bits of shield is left right now, but still he is making some good covers, utilizing those buildings towards his advantage. But yeah, anything can go down, especially if the other person... Okay, let's see. Is he holding? Okay, he's not holding on to a shotgun right now, and he's not closing in either. Because if a shotgun comes in the picture, then things are gonna go drastic. Oh, well, he will instantly back off from the situation. And now, getting out of the situation should be his aim right now, because he is not looking in the right situation right now. Look at his HP. He has lost almost half of his HP, and right now he's trying to spray up, trying to heal up a bit. Well, yes, it's going to be a long chase if the other person wants to take him down, because this man, well, he is trying to survive as long as possible.
Yeah, I think getting a shot from three directions at the same time is not something that he asked for, and sadly that is what he got exactly. But Slappy Shows finished looting by kill switch 60 hertz. Does have the battle drum, does have the twin mag and the shotgun as well. But I think making her way north into the zone for now. But I think we'll switch on to the next player. It is going to be 28 Neo, who was the winner of our game number 1. He will be in the crosshairs of most of the other players. They need to get this man eliminated pretty early on to deny him that final standing score. And if he does get spotted, I think he will be shot from all directions at once. Does find the loot that he might have gotten from getting the kill. Osama Dilshad is the one being spectated right now, waiting by Rumble Ruin, still inside the covers of these tall grasses as well. Does have the epic shotgun on him. He is holding on to the sharp tooth. And the twin mag also for the long range fight if needed, but does not spot anyone for now.
Well, yes, indeed, waiting to spot a single person route. Meanwhile, I show Kunji just holding on. Maybe he maybe was in a fight, but yeah.
The name.
Well, he is holding into the Rumble Ruins area. But meanwhile, Loot Akash. Okay. Oh, another 1v1. Oh, he does have a very good opportunity. But yeah, misses it. And right now trying to destroy those buildings. so that he can get a frag in his favor. But yeah, that's not going to be that easy, right? Because the other person now does know your positioning. He does know that you are trying to take him down, and once he's well prepared, then it's going to be real hard to take him down. But yeah, that another hot shot coming in from both the sides. And look at that, he is utilizing the TPP advantage, trying to get a direct hit on him. But yeah, he's well set, he's well ready.
Yeah, does still try to spot someone though from above. He does see one right to the corner of his vision, but does he have the fight in him? Takes one shot off, but he will be losing the opponent inside the igloo. Does come out again, goes to the building up a bit of cover as well, and will probably get the heal done as well. But does here a battle ram, will have to go for the run, will move from one cover to the next, does get spotted back. 100T aka XH last time though did die to gravity, did go for the vertical build without any kind of support from underneath, and that was his downfall in game number 1. Will it be the same? Will it be the repeat of that in game number 2 as well, is something that we need to see. Again, spots one, going, sliding away, misses a few of his shots, does not take any in return either, and this time will have to be a bit careful because he is out of shields. Will eat up the pizza, will recharge it up to half once again, but no more heal items, no more shield items left on this player.
Well, even he is in a tough spot, and so does his opponent. But yeah, let's see how long this duel is gonna go on, because the other person is just trying to get away from the situation, from this fight. And yes, he will do just that. But once again, the zone is approaching, and right now it's going to be a lot better if he, right now 100 TAKXH, he can just back out in time. But oh, he's getting shot at, and this could be the point of concern right now. Meanwhile, we only have 20 players left in this lobby. That means we might see some fights here and there just in a while. But right now, I'm a bit concerned about 100T Akash, because he is in kind of a problematic scenario, and he is getting shot at, but still he is trying to get out of the situation, trying to dodge all the bullets mid-air. And oh, he survives. Oh, he's still getting shot at, but finally he survives and gets out of a very unlikely situation. But yeah, let's see if we can go for a victory royale once again, because the same guy that has secured a victory royale in the past, in the previous game, is doing great. But very bad goes down, and Abhi gets yet another frag. Abhi is looking super powerful in this game as well.
Yeah, 19 players left though. 1 minute left for the next zone to come up as well. Just getting that ammo up as well. Again, securing the pizza for himself might give him another bit of shield. He was desperately waiting for it as well. But currently looking at Flickshot 09, we can see that the island has spawned, and I think there is at least 2 of them in the vicinity. Flickshot is really not going to let go of this opportunity for now. Will try to secure the island loot, which will most definitely give him a lot of legendaries as well. He does spot fight going around on the other side. Valram being charged. He is waiting for that jump. Does get the shields down. Will have to wait for it to be recharged as well. Finds one, waiting right atop the build. Might be jumping right into the player also. Goes to the shotgun shot. Will take it down, goes in, misses a few shots as well. He is going for these edits, but not able to get the upper ground over his opponent, who was actually fighting another one on the other side, and he might rejoin this fight as well. Maybe taking 2 for the price of 1. I think that could be something that he's aiming for. Oh, he gets shot in the face, takes down the shield of the enemy as well, and his life also lost in the process. Oh, yep, the third party fight. There comes the enemy. There comes the one he was fighting before. Before Flickshot even met him, that is the enemy he was fighting. And he is now back for blood. How dare you take my kill?
How dare you take my prey? But on the other hand, Flickshot, I think he's ready, and he does anticipated this kind of situation. But right now, Okay, just waiting, and he might get out of the situation at any particular moment because he does know that holding on to this position might end up in trouble, and he might end up trouble that he does not want at any cost. Right now, only 17 players left in the vicinity, only 17 players left in the lobby. So yeah, okay, he is trying to back off, but right now he's getting shot at, and right now those covers are really important for him. Though he's also constantly searching for his opponent as well so that he can, go for some kind of counter measure or some kind of counter kill. But right now, he does have that single kill he just got. And meanwhile, getting that victory royale, that is a really really hard task for any of the player because 17 players, that's a big number.
Yeah, North Current though still looking strong. He is in hiding and kind of in the zone as well. I think we'll be happy with the position that he's holding. But the next time around, it's not going to be that easy. 40 seconds left for the zone to shrink in and a lot of cover. I mean, a lot of ground to cover for the North Current player as well. He will have to get out of this place for now. Maybe. Yep, he will have to get out of there. Looking at Daddy Midas 69. Good names, though. Good names. But looking at him, he is stuck in Brutal Bastion, just barely outside of the next zone. He is kind of safe, I would say. Looking at Galactic Slinger as well, right underneath the islands. I don't know if anyone did make their way up there to get that legendary loot. Shahir eliminates one more, will shotgun kill switch, and on the other side there is another down as well, making the player count down to 14.
Well, only 14 players remaining, only a single player can get that victory royale. Is it going to be OG BK619? Is it going to be Spidey Sade? I still remember Spidey Sade, he kind of had a very unexpected dismissal in the previous game, but right now Neo is still in the game, and Neo is the guy who got that victory royale in that very first game of the day as well, and he is standing strong. I'd like to see, I think he has already secured, I think, 3 frags maybe. Yes, Abhi has already secured 3 frags, and maybe I believe Neo did the same as well. And if he can secure yet another victory royale, then he will surely lead that scoreboard. He's already leading the overall score line, there's no doubt, because he's the only guy with a good victory royale as well as some very good frags in the previous round. But right now, Abhi, he is just searching around, and so is Virus FN. And meanwhile, Virus FN just moving through the bushes, making sure nobody spots him, because if he gets spotted in this kind of open field, then things might go wrong with him. Yes, he can go for, go for some good covers. You can construct some good buildings, but yeah, why take risk when everything is under your control right now? And meanwhile, another unexpected zone shift comes in, which might deal a lot of trouble to these players, especially to Virus FN right now. But yeah, he's still focused on tiny bit of loot, but right now there's no fights whatsoever, and right now he's just creating a good cover so that he can just hold on without any pressure. But again, Neo is back in a fight. Neo is already holding on to 2 good frags. Abhi has 3. So yeah, Neo, let's see if he can surpass Abhi or not.
Yeah, he is just trying to fill up that inventory for now. Does have almost full metal as well. Almost full wood. I think he's all set. If he needs enough cover, he can make it also. Just barely outside the... Oh, just barely inside the zone. To be honest, he spots another one on the side also. But is his position already given away? That is something that he needs to be wary about. He has a lot of fights happening right outside as well. But we'll have to go for the edit. Trying to spot one through the brick wall. And does not do so. Galactic Slinger on the other side will be eliminating HP Kemp with the rifle as well. And that is going to be the game down to just 12 players. Again, he did see an edit happening on the other side. Is trying to spot the player who did it though. Oh, he thought he could get in the zone on the other corner. But sadly, that did not work out in his favor. Does see a build pretty far away. Aisha Kunji is... Yep, he is inside zone. The look at the build, it's like an Eiffel Tower build in the middle of the road.
Well, yeah, Aisho Kunji is still in the game, but I'm quite concerned right now because there are some of very good player. Oh, he gets shot at, and okay, he was not expecting this, and instant back off comes in from his side. Well, that was pretty much required because he could have gone for a fight, then the other person would have punished him really badly. But right now, okay, 100T Aksh, he is in the game as well, and he is kind of holding on to a very good upper ground, holding on to a very good positioning, trying to scout out his opponents. And okay, he gets one. Okay, gives a single shot as well, but no, the person will survive. Meanwhile, Tornado is also approaching, and right now he needs to cover the circle, and he does know that, and this is going to be a bit problematic because all the other players are ready, and they might even go for a zone keep, a gate keep kind of situation, which can affect him as well as the other players trying to cover up the zone heavily. But right now, oh, look at how he's collecting all the intel, just trying to check every cheeky angle out. But right now, flick shot, he is still in the game, he is in the top 12 right now, but can he survive this aggression? Okay, he is already getting shot at, but no, he does have a very good cover, and he is utilizing it perfectly.
Yeah, we have not seen any kind of battle ram action yet, and never mind. 100T Aksh is there right on time to take down Gilastic Voice, and that is going to be the game down to just 10 players. It's not like Aksh was running out of loot, but he desperately needed these heals, and that's exactly what he's going to do. Healing back up to full. He will have a fight happening over there though, but we will see. Yep, he is going to be dying. Spidey is the one who took down Aksh, who was desperately healing back up to full. But right now we can see again Daddy Midas and Sid again, the player that I was watching. He is sitting at 2 frags at game number 2 as well. He will be waiting and kind of positioning himself for the next zone as well, making his way to a very good spot. Very little movement needed to make his way into the next zone. That is actually happening. Just 40 seconds left for it to close out. Does run out of bullets, will have to go for a reload and a gun switch as well. Going through the edits, just trying to cover all the sides if possible. He spots 2 players already. He spots the 3rd one as well. Everyone all around him. What can he do?
Well, we are already down to our top 8. And okay, with such a low number of players. Oh. Well, he will get out of the situation for now, but then again, well, all the other players does know where he is heading towards, where he is pulling on, and this aggression won't stop so easily. Sid is right now the target, but then again, we have TTB Daddy Mida as well, and then I believe okay, flick shot. Yes, he is in the game. Flick shot is still surviving, and we have seen some very good shots from his side, very good sprays coming up from his side as well. And right now he's just taking those sneaky shots and not aggressing a lot, not exposing himself, which is again a very good approach to the game, because the next shift can cause a lot of damage to everybody. And not to forget Neo, the guy who got the previous victory royale, he is still in the game, and look at him just holding on to a cheeky angle, and right now just waiting for someone to show up so that he can secure yet another frag. But at the same time, rotations are pretty important at this moment. But Abhi eliminates Sid, and meanwhile Abhi, I think he is right now the top fragger of the lobby.
Yeah, that's going to be 7 players left alive. Flickshot does spot one, trying to take the fight. Caught underneath, goes for his own build right around them. And yeah, the zone being pretty far away will force everyone to rotate. We can see a lot of builds happening as well. But oh! Thankfully there was water below him, or else that would have been the gravity killing him this time around. Goes for side edit, side builds as well. The Chuck Splash giving him a bit more HP to work with. The Battleground for fast retreat. But how far is he planning to go with this? He makes his way into the zone, goes for the final chuck splash that he has. Just 2 guns and the battle ramp on him. One landing right above him as well. Makes his way to the corner of the zone. Sees another one editing right outside the vicinity as well. Healing inside boxes. No shields whatsoever. Still down to just 20 HP, 6 players left alive. Daddy Midas is going to be eliminated by Abhi with the SMG as well. Flickshot is still hungry for that blood. Sees one right above him, tries to go for it, but will be edited out. And now there it goes a shotgun. The first shot misses. It is going to be Virus again, spotting one more. Tries to go above, up and above. Goes for it as well. Will be edited out. Will still try to take the fight though, just in the bare corner of the zone. Again, it is an edit battle. Oh, he was too low on HP. He did die to the zone, and that should be so disappointing for him. Abhi again having the vertical supremacy here, having the vertical advantage. Goes for the shotgun, has to make his way into the zone. Oh, he knows where both of them are. He saw them both right before making their way into the zone. He takes down one. Is in a spot to close out this match number 2 as well. Takes a bit of fall damage. But where is the last guy?
And look at the kills Abhi is holding on to. He does have those 8 kills, which is huge, considering the size of the lobby. Considering, if you go and compare his kills with the other players, like everyone was just on a single or maybe a double kill. But right now, this man is already holding on to 8 total kills, and he might get the 9th one as well. Okay, he's getting shot at. It's a 1v1. The final 1v1 for the victory royale. But who is that other person? Is he Neo? Because Neo can go for the second victory royale as well.
He did die. He died.
Oh, he did. Abhi gets the victory royale. Man. Abhi. This is the kind of gameplay you expect from a player of such caliber. He secured 9 total kills, which is huge. If you go and compare it with any other player in the lobby, everybody, like the max number was 3 apart from him, but he got 9 kill victory royale, which is humongous. And no doubt he might be the top contender of becoming the champion of this ASUS ROG Showdown series as well. I don't know how many kills he got in the previous game, but in this game he is dominating. He was dominating, and he has got the most number of points as well.
Yeah, I think even not taking a look at how much he scored last time, this time it will be probably an all-time high score for him, and it might just propel him all the way to the top as well. Neo, though, we did see him entering the top 5 once again, but those final zones was not very favorable for him. Did get builded out and maybe blocked inside the zone as well, taking that huge chunk of damage to his HP did not help this cause. We saw multiple people dying in the end just to the zone. It was so like heavily and well done by the opponents from the side. Like we saw how Virus was just building away. We saw Sid getting gunned down, though he did not last till the end. But finally, it was Abhi who did die to his opponent dying in the zone.
Well, yes, indeed. Sid is looking quite consistent if you talk about both the games. But with this, the second game came to an end, and we are about to witness our third match of the day in quite some time. But before that, we will take a short little break. You guys stay tuned. Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, welcome back to ASUS ROG Showdown Series, powered by Intel, in association with our shopping partner Amazon.in. And that reminds me of something, Runjari. We have a lot of good deals going around on the website Amazon.in. So do not forget to visit Amazon.in and do not forget to check out all the ASUS ROG laptops because there are so many great deals on them. You might find something good for yourself, and maybe you can participate in the next Asus ROG Showdown series, and you can win a heavy chunk of that 1 lakh INR prize pool. But that reminds me of our Fortnite game because we've already seen two good matches, and now we're about to enter the third one. Jerry, what are your expectations for this third game?
Yeah, the first one though taken by Neo, the second one taken by Abhi, the third one it can be anyone's game though. And again, like we
Mhm.
did mention right after the game number two, Abhi though he was at like almost very top with I think 9 kills for himself, and then the victory royale as well. That gives him a huge chunk of the points that's already in game number two. So I think just because of that round number two, he might be there on top of the table. And the third game might be where it could turn around on him, or maybe he can just get ganged up by multiple people at the same time. It all depends on where he's going to land and how much loot he's going to get.
Well, yes, indeed. It depends on a lot of factors. And then again, Abhi has secured, I think, 8 kills, maybe 9 kills in a single match. That too with this kind of lobby. So yeah, he is quite something, and I do have quite some expectations from him as well. But yeah, let's see. We'll jump into our game in quite some time once the lobby is ready, once all the players are in, and then we'll get to know who's going to dominate this third game of the day. Remember, we only have 5 games for the day, and this third game is going to be a lot more crucial because you can get a good jump. You can dodge a lot of players out with a single jump after this third game on the overall scoreboard, and every single match matters. It's not that you can just have a good victory royale and after that you can just chill around, because anyone can surpass you at any moment of time, and even a single kill or a single placement point can change everything in this game, in this tournament.
Yeah, and I think the second player in the last match, the one we did not see, I think that was OGBKG19. I think he was the one who was their second. I think OGBK619. Yeah, I think that was his name. He was the one who was eliminated the second, and the victory royale was taken by Abhi. But yeah, 9 kills. That was the count for his kill score. And this time again, we are seeing Neo, the champion from game number one, the top 5 finish in game number two. What can he do in our third game of the day? Again, just landing outside of Shady Slits, if I'm not wrong, and Shady Sills. Yeah, if I'm not wrong. And now going to Spidey Sid again. I think he was the one who eliminated Sid the last time around with that SMG as well. Again, just a looting phase right outside of Mega City. Does have the machine for himself. Not enough, not a good enough loot to buy off the machine either. So he just leaves it as it is. Voldy plays YT is going to loot inside the city itself. Again, not that great of a loot being found inside these buildings. Getting that twin mag, getting that shotgun as well, maybe a combat SMG to boot. Does have full HP and the shield though, so I think that's fine. But we have the first down. There's going to be Hoffman being eliminated by Abhi once again, adding to that kill score, which is already massive, and the first kill in our game number 3 as well.
Well, yes, indeed. Let's see how he's gonna aggress and how he's gonna, keep on doing that. Because again, Said is on our screens right now, and remember, Said is a great player. He has been a great player in the past 2 games as well. Because previously, I think he is one of the most consistent player in these 2 previous games, and again, he is a little bit focused on the farm right now because that is all you can do at this early stage, trying to gather as much loot as possible. But yeah, we still have 33 total players, and that frenzy fields, that is completely taken over from the side of Sid.
Again, going for the loot. Yep, that's the only thing that he can do at this point. just holding on everyone other than the Hoffman who died to B. Everyone else is actually going for the loot. We still have not seen that green man coming back into the game. I think he was anonymous number, I think 286. Was it? Yeah, I did not see him the last time around. I did not see him now either. We see again Osama Abdul Shad being one in Rumble Ruins. He did find a bit of success over here in the last round. I think he was able to secure one kill, and he was at this exact same spot. Though he will be trying to secure this area, trying to get that loot for himself as well. Does have the nade, but no one to use it on. Again, just the standard loot for this early game with the twin mag, the shotgun, and the combat SMG. Does have full shields and the heal as well. Just building structures if at all a fight does ensure over here. Nope. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what he'll get from that loot though, but from that
Yeah.
secure area though. But maybe we can see a fight over here with Orange Whitey just taking over the pump as well.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's wait and watch. But another two player are gone, and now we have just yet another player goes down, and Neo shotgunned. Okay, 100 T Aksh, and meanwhile Shahir Gamer eliminates Phantom 5063 as well. But again, Neo, you need to remember, Neo, he has already secured a very good victory royale in game number 1, and after that in game number 2, I think he was in top 3 maybe. Yeah, I do not remember correctly, but yeah, he was there at the top in the second game as well. So Neo, he does have plenty of chances of winning this ASUS ROG Showdown series, considering he can take on players like Sid, players like Abhi, because these two players, they are quite something. They are the players that are getting highlighted almost in every single game, but not Karan this time. Well, again, he does have a very good loot right now. He does have uh, a orange tier weapon as well, and right now, well, there's no fight whatsoever because it's a huge area that players have, and almost all the players are just holding on to their own separate area, trying to loot in as much as possible. And meanwhile, there are some fights going around as well, but right now, uh, it's just silence all over the field.
Yeah, just pretty stable moment, at least again, until the third zone does show up. We have fights again. It's just against the NPC trying to take control of this world inside the Eclipse estate. He will be trying to get down the turret as well. Yep, there's another NPC being lured out, taken down as well. The third one also. Yep. Yeah, trying to get into that wall, trying to secure the loot or maybe the gold for himself, which could help him get the buys of these stations. I think that could be the objective for Galactic Slinger. He did have to taking a bit of punishments. Yeah, he did say an early goodbye the last time around though. But this time, I think he is looking for the long game. The turret being like very high on HP takes quite a bit of time to take down. 29 players left in the map. And the first zone will be starting in just 5 seconds.
Well, just 5 more seconds, and after that, well, I don't think it's gonna affect these players a lot because again, there are just 29 players left in the lobby, and they'll still have a lot of big area. But Abhi shotgunned Spidey's head, and Spidey's head goes down yet again for the third time in the day, and for the third consistent game. Meanwhile, Abhi, he started off his domination yet again. I still remember that 8 or maybe 9 kill victory royale from his side, and I really want to see something like that once again. But right now, Shahir Gamer, well, he did great in the previous game as well. So, yeah, you can expect some good kills from his side as well. But Hellcat Siri goes down. Meanwhile, Abhi shotgunned Lakshay Whitey as well, and Abhi, well, he is on fire. And is he like just running around assassinating people at this point?
Yeah, I think rather than trying to get into a good position, he is going around killing people, and just the kill score itself can boost your position to the top. And maybe that one thing will be the point that gets him across onto our top three finish, or maybe even position number one. But Abhi still being on fire, though. Mr. RPG is one that we see right now just in the end of the zone going to OG BK619. He was the player that did just miss out on the finish last time around in our match number 2 against Abhi. He did get blocked off. He did get outbuilt by Abhi. And this time, I think he is going to look for a pretty good, like, or a better position than what he saw the last time around. Already making his way into zone, might run into the player that we just saw before. He was also positioned right south of where OG is right now. Going for the cash. It does have a legendary. He will have to wait for quite some time, though. We'll be building around it. And waiting. Looking at the guns, though, again, a twin mag and the standard shotgun coming from OG BKG. He does have the chug. And... okay. Nope. You don't want to see the dance. No. TTV, Daddy Midas again. He is going to run. He is covered in mud. Does get that movement speed, though. I think he's running away from someone at this point, but Shady Stilts. Yep. I don't think there's anyone inside the location itself, but I feel like he was being chased. Holding up on pizzas, the Maven shotgun, and the combat SMG.
Well, yeah, he does have a lot of good loot right now. So, but yeah, let's see if he's gonna engage with someone at this point, because we kind of are witnessing, plenty of fights here and there. But yeah, I'd like to see Abhi's perspective right now, because Abhi, well, he can show us some very good gameplay. But meanwhile, let's see what Miracle User is up to right now. Is he Aaron Yeager? Is he Levi? What is he?
Yep. He is Aaron Yeager. And I think that...
Let him transform then. Okay. Let him transform then.
Oh. Yep, someone did transform into a huge ball of blinding light, and it is going to be Shahir Gamer who was able to transform him into that state, taking 3 kills for himself. 20 players left, 35 seconds for the zone to finish ranking in, and we will be at, I think, the 3rd zone for the game. Let's pick up that battle ram, though, will help with the mobility. Takes down 2 caches for himself as well. I think does spot one behind the trees, going back into cover. I think will be building all around, will lose his shields as well, but will have to bide for a bit more time, getting those splashes off, getting that heal done. Not enough to get his shield back up to full for now. Oh, there he goes. He spots the one in the battle ram.